I believe we are on air, but let me double check because I always have to. Okay, cool, we are. Alright, so let me just tweet it out, post it out, I guess. I need the English keyboard. It has begun. And the Japanese keyboard. 始まってるよ. Alrighty, so good morning from Japan, and hello to wherever you are listening from. Welcome to Mira's MIRAdio, episode 11. Alright, hang on, I'm gonna move my mic a little bit because it's kind of like off to the side. Alright, there we go. That should make it better. At least for me. I don't know if it actually affects the quality of the stream, but easier for me. Anyways, so yeah, how is everyone doing? In Japan, I think maybe most places are sunny right now. It's a beautiful fall morning, and I'm hoping that this temperature, this weather lasts for another 6 months. All the way until spring. Let's go, baby. No, but for real, it is very nice outside right now, and yeah, I mean, today I'm actually going to go out and meet friends. So, meet a friend, not friends. Meet a friend, so yeah, it's like a perfect weather for that, which is great. So yeah, so this month's topic is actually just chatting, and also Q&A. So if anyone has any questions, feel free to leave them in the chat, and I will get to them whenever I can. And yeah, so this is actually my last time streaming by myself. If people listened to the Japanese one, you might have heard me mention a guest. So yes, the reason why today's the last time that I'm streaming alone is because for December next month, I'm going to bring on a guest for both the Japanese stream and the English stream. So yeah, very exciting. I should be able to announce and get the dates set by the last week of November at the latest. So yeah, I hope you guys are excited, because I am. Yes, one guest is a good voice acting friend of mine, and the other friend, she also does voice acting, but she is a high school buddy of mine. So if anyone wants to speculate, those are you two hints. So yeah, actually, so Mira's MIRAdio, this podcast, I was only planning on doing for this year. So yeah, next year I'm not sure what I will do yet. I'm trying to keep things fresh, you know, like every year do something different for my YouTube channel, and I haven't really figured out what to do next year yet. I also don't really know how much time I'll have, because freelance life is crazy. And yeah, so last year I did like the we call them situation voice in Japanese, but it's like the role-playing skit video thing. I'm not sure if they're popular in English actually, but yes, I did those once a month. I uploaded that, and this year I decided to stream every month, once in English, once in Japanese, and yeah, it's been very interesting. So the reason why I started to stream was, well, the first reason, like I said, was to try something different, to challenge myself to do something new. And oh, hello, good morning. Try everything. Exactly, yes. So you never know what your forte is, what you don't like, what you like, until you try it. And I'm a firm believer that like all experience, good or bad, leads to, I think, acting. Because the more experiences you have, the more you can recall those experiences and try them in your acting. So yeah, that's one reason. And then the other reason was because when I was making the videos, I would literally take so much time perfecting each video. It was taking up so much time. Like, you can't even imagine. From finding the right script, it took me like probably at least a day. That's when it's like quick, at least a day. Or I would write my own script if I couldn't find something that I felt comfortable with. And yeah, then recording also takes a day, and then editing. Oh my gosh, I hated editing. I didn't hate. I don't mind editing if there's no like clear deadline. For example, like end of the month, you know? But yeah, editing and then choosing the BGM and then choosing the sound effects, and then all of that took so much time for me because I'm a perfectionist. So I decided that maybe by streaming I could kind of learn to kind of not be perfect also, you know? And it would also cut down on time because I knew that I wouldn't have as much time this year. So yeah, for both reasons, I decided to stream this year. And yeah, it's been really fun. It's been challenging also at the same time because I'm not used to kind of talking on my own, and especially without a topic. So actually this just chatting stream was like my ultimate like the final boss for me. So it is kind of nerve-wracking for me to just kind of not have a topic ready, not have any preparation ready, and just talk. But I think it is like really good practice and experience for me. So yeah, so that's that. And I did have a few things I wanted to, well, actually I think last English stream I mentioned the Sega Dream Switch, so I don't have to mention that this time. But I do have another thing that I wanted to share with you all. But so at the beginning of this month, November 5th, Vivid World was released, and I had the honor of voicing Mira, who is the main character, and Tripla, who is one of the one of the gems that you can collect, and then also female 1, I believe. So yeah, so these days I've been looking through all the hashtags and like searching all the Vivid World posts on X, and I've been liking, and sometimes I'll go to like the streams and see what the gameplay is like. I had a chance to actually play Vivid World last year in September, end of September, at the Tokyo Game Show, and yeah, it was my first time playing a roguelike video game. I actually had no idea what roguelike even is, and I'm still like not entirely sure what it means. So if anyone is like an expert in that field, please tell me. I don't really know what it means. So yeah, I was able to play it there, and it was super cool. The characters are adorable. The game is fun and also challenging. At least I found it challenging because I'm not very good at games. So yeah, it was fun, but challenging for me. I don't know about everyone else. Like, some people said that they cleared it in like a day. So good for them. So yeah, Vivid World is the second series of the Vivid series. The first one is Vivid Night, which was released maybe 2 years ago, maybe. And then yeah, Vivid World was released just this month. Although we did the recording for it last year, actually, last September, beginning of September. Hold on, let me drink some tea. So last year, September, beginning of September, we had this recording, and at the time of the recording, this happens occasionally, but we were not told like the game title or like the release, or not much information about the game. So when I got my my script, my character sheet, it said Lemuria, main, and in my head, so this was my first time being the main character of any game. So I was thinking like, oh, there must be like a few main characters that you can choose from, kind of like Smash Brothers, like you can choose your character, and so I was like, oh, okay, cool. And then I went in and I recorded, and then after that I talked to the people at the recording studio, and I was like, oh yeah, like what's this game called, and when is it gonna be released, etc. And I was like, oh, okay, cool, Vivid World, I will keep that in mind, I'm looking forward to it. And then after that, after I left on the train, I looked up Vivid World, and I was like, oh wait, there's only one main character. What? And then that's when I realized, I was like, oh shoot, I'm the main character. So that was kind of a funny story. But to me, I feel like sometimes it's better not to know how like big a project is until it's over, because if I know how big it is, it might cause me to kind of get nervous or feel some kind of like outside pressure, like, oh, I have to do a good job. Obviously, like, without knowing the spec of the project, I want to do a good job, or like even for any project really, I want to do a good job. But if I know how big, like I will start talking to myself and freaking myself out. So sometimes it's better to know afterwards. Ignorance is bliss, as they say. So yeah, that was kind of a funny story for me. Roguelike is basically every time you start a run, it's a brand new one. It is usually randomized and you have to finish your run with that only one life. Interesting. Okay. Thank you. I'm trying to think of like any other roguelike games that I know, but I'm like blanking on video games. Usually I play like RPG, and I have played FPS and like fighting games because of my brother. But I was always bad. Also like racing games too. I'm always bad. I'm just like not very good at video games in general. But RPG, I'm not terrible at, I think. But who knows, maybe some people will watch me play RPG and be like, wow, you suck. Yes, so yeah, and anything else regarding Vivid World? It was actually maybe the first time, or one of the few times I recorded standing up. So usually I do a lot of narration, and when I do also do character work, I tend to be sitting, but for Vivid World, I was standing, so that was kind of exciting for me. Yeah, like it was new, fresh, fun. So yeah, if you're interested, if you like roguelike, or if you look at the art and think it's cute, I think it's cute. Yeah, please give it a play. There's also like a demo version too, so if you want to try it out before you buy it, you can try it out with the demo, and then if you like it, yeah, feel free to play, stream, and if you post about it, I'll probably see it and like it. Yes. I don't know why, but my nose is like really itchy. I think I have like allergies for autumnal allergies. So I don't know what it is. I've never gotten like tested for allergies, like what specific allergies I have. So it's all just a guess. I know I'm definitely allergic to pollen, but I don't know which type of pollen I'm allergic to. And when I lived in the States, my allergies were probably the worst when I lived in St. Louis. And yeah, I don't know, like since then it wasn't so bad. Like I lived in Dallas, I lived in Gainesville, Florida, but it wasn't as bad as when I lived in St. Louis. St. Louis, like I had all the symptoms. I had a runny nose, stuffy nose, and my eyes were itchy. Yeah, and it was pretty bad. But everywhere else, it hasn't been too bad, honestly. And when I moved to Japan, it wasn't so bad either. But I feel like recently it's kind of getting worse. Like when I first moved to Japan, it wasn't that bad. I didn't have to drink allergy meds at all, but I don't know, like maybe starting 2 years ago or something, like my eyes started to itch, and then after that my nose, like currently. Hello, I didn't realize that you're the main character's voice actor for Vivid World. It was beautiful voice suited for with their atmosphere. Thank you. Yes. So yeah, I'm so happy. Thank you. Yes. Yeah, it was interesting also, I guess, because like this is like my normal voice. It's kind of deeper. And the main character's voice was probably up here. And yeah, it was a character and a range that I usually don't speak in or do in terms of character too. So yeah, it was really fun. I like doing characters that are really different from who I am, because I think that's one of the fun parts and the beauty of voice acting. Like, you can be someone completely different or even something very different. So yeah, so I guess maybe Kone, you play Vivid World, maybe. So I hope you are enjoying it. I'm enjoying everyone's comments about it online. So yes, I wish I could stream Vivid World too, but I don't think my PC can handle both gaming and streaming at the same time. But I could try one day, maybe. If I can get, maybe that's what I'll do next year. Maybe I'll try streaming games next year. So yeah, yes, that might be something to consider. Wait and get the Steam box. Is that a real thing that's coming out? Is that a console, or I'm not up to date with my my gaming news, unfortunately. But yeah, so that was kind of the big thing of this month. And yeah, also I did my first MC gig at a international couple's wedding, so that was fun. Yeah, it was a beautiful ceremony. It was I did the MC for their after party, or I don't know what to call it in English actually. The hiroen, which is like not the actual like chapel part, but like the party afterwards. So I was the MC for that, and yeah, it was really fun. It was my first time, but it was interesting. There were no seats, so everyone was standing, and I'm not very tall. I'm short. So I felt more comfortable because like not everyone could actually see me, because you know, if someone was blocking their view, I'm short. So yeah, it was very fun, interesting, and yeah, the couple were such nice people too. So it's coming out in January, early 2026. Basically, it's a pre-built PC by Valve. Interesting. Pre-built PC. Huh. I wonder how much it'll cost. Yeah, I half wish I had a gaming PC, but also half am satisfied with what I have now. if I had a gaming PC, like I would probably never get work done. And also, yeah, I've always been like a Mac person, Mac versus PC, but always been a Mac person, so I'm just used to, you know, the Mac settings and yeah, so it's really hard for me to make that switch, but maybe one day. I wish Mac had like a gaming PC. Maybe it does, I just am not aware of it. So yeah, how is everyone's November so far? Not sure where everyone is located, but yeah, it's getting cooler, but like right now it's perfect, comfortable. Yes. And yeah, kind of baffled that we only have a month and a half left until the end of the year. Like, that is crazy. Like, I swear we just started this year. And yeah, it feels like I'm finally starting to kind of get into streaming. Like, I'm not get into, but get used to streaming. Yeah, like it was when I first started, like I was incredibly nervous actually. I was so nervous to stream, and now I'm like more relaxed about it. So yeah, it's nice to just chat now because I'm not so nervous. So yeah, it's been a wild year. What did I do this year? I went to my first not Japan Asian country. I went to Taiwan this year. At the end of April, I think. End of April, like right before Golden Week started, I went to Taiwan with my cousins, and yeah, that was like my first kind of overseas trip, if you don't include America and Japan, because those are both home for me. My first overseas trip that I remember. This is important. So like I went to England and I went to Greece, but they were all before, like they were all maybe like before I was 4, or like when I was 4 I went to Greece, something like that. So I don't remember anything from either of those trips, so I don't count those. I have like the picture to prove it, but no memories. So yeah, yes, I went to Taiwan and that was fun. Yeah, very interesting. And what else did I do this year? Lots of fun recordings. A lot of them I cannot say what they are, but they were super fun. And one of my kind of, so I always have like public goals, and then I have like private, like secret missions of mine. And one secret mission of mine was to record another game this year, and I was able to do that. And this game, they said, probably won't be released until like a few years. So, but when it gets released, I'm super excited about it, because I knew this game series before I recorded. So I've known this series for probably since like 15 years ago, maybe. Like they've been running a long time, so that was exciting. And yeah, I did some commercials here and there. And yes. So, and I've traveled a few places in Japan also. I went to Nagano for the first time, and I went to Matsumoto Castle, which I had been wanting to go for a very long time. And yeah, I finally went, and it was as cool as I thought it would be, but also like the stairs there probably wrecked my knees. Yeah, and then another secret goal of mine was also achieved. I don't think I can announce it yet, so I'm not going to. But I'm pretty sure I'm allowed to announce it next year when it airs. So, something to do with radio. I will just say that. So yeah, like this podcast, this kind of radio will end, but I will be doing a different radio on the waves, the actual radio waves next year. So that's exciting. Yeah, so lots of exciting things that I did this year. And yeah, of course there were downs, but you know, why look at the downs when you can look at the ups? But no, I mean like actually it's important to look at the downs if you're going to learn from them. So yeah, I do keep like a studio journal where I write down like the date, what the project was, who was there, which studio, and then like the whole process, and what I learned from that process or studio recording. So yeah, I try to make every recording a learning experience so I can better myself. Yes. So yeah, I hope this year for you guys have been good too, and maybe hopefully you guys have had opportunities to better yourself or to challenge yourself, because I think that's what life is all about, you know? Bettering yourself, improving yourself, growing. So, alright. Then, let's see. Does anyone have any questions before I look at the questions on Marshmallow? So before this stream, I asked for questions or comments to be sent in via this site called Marshmallow. I see a lot of like Japanese people on X using it, so I thought maybe it'd be a cool way to ask for questions and or comments anonymously. So yeah, I got a few questions, comments, etc. So I think I would like to move on to those if no one has any questions in the chat. Let me take a sip of tea. Yeah, it's becoming very nice tea season. Alright, so then let's go ahead and start the Marshmallow Q&A section. KK, the first one. So the first few, I'm pretty sure, are from my troll friend. And they're in Japanese, so I'll try to like translate it the best I can. The first comment is Jagaimo no hanakotoba wa omoiyari, which means okay, I don't know what hanakotoba is. Like every flower has like a flower phrase in Japan. So the comment was potato's flower phrase is 思いやり sympathy, empathy maybe. I always forget like what is what. Empathy is emotion, right? Jagaimo, yep. Yeah, my troll friend. I'm pretty sure my troll friend sent this to me. The next one also Japanese / English joke. Let's see if you get it. Nendo no zarigani, clayfish. So nendo means clay, and then zarigani is like crayfish or lobster. I always thought it was lobster, but maybe it's crayfish. I don't know. But yes, clayfish. Get it? So bad. The next one also probably sent in by the same troll. 幸せなら手を叩こう。ウキャウキャパンパンパン。Which means if you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. Clap, 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 clap. So I'm definitely happy, so I'm gonna clap my hands. Yay. My troll friend. Ay. Alright, the next one. I'm not sure if this is sent in by the same person, but 得意料理は何ですか? What dish are you good at making? That's a good question. I said in my Japanese stream that I'm good at making omurice. Although I'm not sure if I'm good at it, but I like making it. And I like drawing like the ketchup words. And I also like making pasta. Not sure if I would consider myself good at it because no one actually, no one eats it besides myself. And then I also mentioned that I'm pretty sure I'm good at making lasagna too. I made it for me and my mom once, and yeah, I thought it was good. And of course my mom would also say it tastes good. But no one else has eaten it yet, so. But yeah, I wish I could make it more often, but it just takes a lot of time, and also the ingredients are kind of costly here. Cheese is kind of expensive here, so yeah. And I also don't have like a big enough oven to make. Well, I could make a good, like a decent size one, but yes, it's not like in the States where you have like a big oven where you can just throw it in there. Yes, unfortunately. So I wish I could make lasagna more often because I love lasagna, and I can't really find lasagna in Japan much, so might as well make it if I can't find it, right? And then the next one definitely is back to that troll friend of mine. トマトとパトカーを混ぜたらトパマトとか. If you mix tomato and police car, you get topamatoとか. So this one does not translate into English at all. So yes, thank you for your comments, troll friend. Thank you. Lasagna, it tastes good, but it's too difficult for me to cook. Yeah, it takes time, but for me, it kind of makes me feel like I'm doing like a craft. Making craft. It's like you have a layer of meat, a layer of cheese, a layer of the lasagna pasta, and then just keep doing that, and then put it in the oven. So it's, for me, I think it's fun, It does take a lot of time and effort though, so I would have to do it when I'm like bored out of my mind, or if I'm having guests over, some occasion. Yeah, I wish I could also bake more often, but again, like the ingredients are kind of expensive here, and the oven problem. So yeah, I used to bake more when I was home, but yeah, cookies. I once made macarons with my cousin. It was so difficult. I don't know why my cousin thought that I was good at baking. Like I do bake occasionally, but I'm not like a master at all. And she was like, "Oh, let's make macarons together." I was like, "Are you sure? I'm pretty sure that's like level 10." And I'm like level 4 at best, probably. But yeah, I mean, like, we did it. So, yeah, it wasn't too bad actually. It was difficult, but it was fun. So, but I would probably not do it by myself ever. All right. The next question. Oh, it's very difficult, I've heard. Right? I know. I don't know why she decided. Okay, so her boyfriend asked her, like, "Oh, I would love macarons." And my cousin was like, "Oh, that's so difficult." But of course she wanted to, make her boyfriend happy. So she was like, "Hey, Mira, could you help me?" And I was like, "I guess." And yeah, it was fun. Next question. What is your personal favorite or biggest accomplishment from this year that you're proud of? Good question. Yeah, this one was in English, so I don't have to translate. Yay. I would say my personal favorite was definitely working with Sega. I've been a huge fan of the Yakuza series for a while, and I've been to like some of their events, and I've met— oh no, I erased something. Oh, I erased the question that I was just answering. Okay, at least I had time to read it. So anyways, so yeah, I've been a huge fan, and I'm always secretly thinking like, oh, I would love to, be in it if possible. But yeah, so when I got the audition for Sega's Dream Switch, I was like, wait a minute, did someone say Sega? So it wasn't in the form of a video game, and it wasn't like— I had no idea that Sega actually had these kind of toys out, but yeah, it was an unexpected way for me to kind of make my dream come true of working with Sega. So yeah, that was really special to me, I think. And the recording studio, when I got the information for the studio, I looked at the address, I looked at the building name. I was like, all right, cool. I went, and then yeah, at the entrance it said Sega Sammy, and I was like, wait a second, is this the headquarters of Sega? And when I got on the elevator with the staff, like literally all floors were Sega, and I was like, I'm pretty sure this is the headquarters. And indeed it was. And that was— yeah, I was like, oh my gosh, I'm recording at Sega Sammy Studios in the Sega headquarters. This is incredible. So I may have been in the same elevator as like my idols, as Kiryu-san. So that was another special moment of mine. I would say maybe that, and then the game recording that is coming out, So yeah, thank you for the question. Great, I know Sega is very famous game toy maker in Japan. Yes, yeah. So I knew them for their games mostly, and I didn't know that they were such a big toy maker also. So that was kind of a learning experience for me also. The next question is in Japanese. 発音のトレーニングとかはどうしてるんですか？もしあったら方法とかも知りたいです。So this question translates into, what do you do for pronunciation training? If you have like a special training method, please tell me. I'm not sure if this person meant like Japanese pronunciation or English pronunciation. In terms, so I'm just gonna answer for both just in case. So for English pronunciation training, it's kind of difficult because I grew up in the States, so I didn't really need so much training, but in university I got my TESOL certificate, teaching English as a second language certificate, and as a part of that program I took linguistics and also like English pronunciation. I learned the IP International Phonetic Alphabet, yes, IPA, and yeah, like how English kind of links links within the sentence and all of that. So I think maybe that also helped me, and it also helps knowing the IPA, because you can see the pronunciation, like the symbols, and you can automatically know how it's said. So that was that's a good way, I guess. And if you're non-native, I suggest like songs, and also like watching TV dramas or movies of your liking in English, just because like textbook English is textbook English, so it sounds very unusual. So like no one ever starts the conversation with "Hello, my name is Mira." It's very, textbooky. It's just like, "Hey, my name's Mira." That's more natural. So if you want to learn natural pronunciation, I would suggest listening to more natural English, which comes from TV shows and movies. Sounds very useful. It was, yeah. So not only did it teach me how to teach English to non-native speakers, but it also taught me about English. So very interesting. In terms of Japanese pronunciation, I also grew up speaking Japanese in the house, so it wasn't as difficult. But yeah, listening and watching lots of anime. And also when I moved here, I went to voice acting school, where they taught us pronunciation, enunciation, all of that good stuff. So yeah, that was another one. I still have difficulty sometimes with Japanified English words. So for example, a famous one is like Los Angeles. We would say Los Angeles or Los Angeles. Not really. No one says that. Just kidding. Los Angeles. But in Japanese, the katakana for it is Los Angeles. Los Angeles. And I'm like, that sounds off to me, but that's the Japanese way. So I have to kind of ignore my English senses and just read the Japanese that's on the page. So sometimes that can be difficult. So I do also try to read Japanese every day. Yeah. I'm always reading on the train to better my Japanese and to also practice reading kanji. So I guess that leads to maybe pronunciation. I'm not sure if it does. Alright, we've got 3 more questions. Alright. こんにちは。おすすめのチョコミントを教えてください。Hello, please tell me your recommended mint chocolate. Yes, so if anyone is new, I absolutely love mint chocolate. And I sometimes post about mint chocolate stuff. And my recommended mint chocolate, I don't think it was this year. It was actually last year, but this store called Kaldi in Japan had a mint chocolate drink that was amazing. If anyone likes mint chocolate and is in Japan, please go to Kaldi and get that mint chocolate drink. I don't know if they have it this year, actually. I wish they do. Literally, it was so good. I bought an entire case of it. Usually for mint chocolate, I try to just get one mint chocolate item. How do you spell the brand? Let me type it out. Kaldi. I think it's this. Let me double check. Karudi. Just kidding. It's this. I'm sorry. It has no H. Yes, that had really delicious mint chocolate drink. So I hope they have it again this year. I would buy a case again. All right, last 2. The second to last one. アメリカのお菓子について教えてください. Tell me about American snacks. I remember someone in Japan said chocolate mint is taste of toothpaste. I know. So there are some people who say it's toothpastey, and to those people, I'm like, okay, does your toothpaste taste like chocolate? Because mine doesn't. No, I do understand that some people associate mint with toothpaste. But for me, I don't necessarily associate mint with toothpaste. So I like mint chocolate, but it is a very split topic, I would say. Yes. So I am definitely team mint chocolate. Gonna bookmark it. Yes, please do. Yes. So American snacks. Yes. American snacks. For sweets, I recently was talking to my colleague, but yeah, I kind of miss American cookies. Like Pepperidge Farm, Chips Ahoy, and like a good old American chocolate chip cookie, you know. And you can also get Pepperidge Farm at Kaldi, but I'm pretty sure it's like way more expensive than it needs to be. But you know, sometimes you just want it so bad. So yeah, and then for salty snacks, I really miss all the different types of chips that they have. One of my favorite types of chips is pita chips, and I like never see pita chips in Japan. So yeah, I absolutely love Stacy's pita chips. They are thebomb.com, and yes, I do miss those. And I also miss like kettle cooked chips. I guess like here they do have something similar, so sometimes I eat those. But yeah, potato chips, they're my guilty pleasure. Alright, last question. This one's also in Japanese. 難しい演技って何かありますか？個人的にはバトルシーンなどでやられる時の演技とか難しそうだなと思いますが、ミラさんはどうでしょうか？ are there any scenes that are difficult for you to act out? Personally, I think during a battle scene when you get killed would be very difficult to act out. But how about you? Good question. Actually, I found this out last year when I was searching for scripts for my situation voice videos. But I find yandere characters very difficult for me. It just becomes like yan and no dere. I guess I can't. It's really difficult for me to comprehend like how that emotion kind of goes. I don't know, like I just don't understand their emotional ride. I don't know their motives either. So for me, it's very difficult to understand yandere characters and how to act them out. Because a lot of times I was reading the scripts and I felt like the emotion kind of came out of nowhere, or like it just suddenly exploded, and yeah, it was difficult for me. True, it's like love and anger, kind of conflicting. Yeah, yes. So I kind of understand like the love and anger if it's from like a motherly perspective, but not really as like a romantic relationship. So that one, like I tried a few times to read the yandere scripts, but like something just felt off and I was like, I don't think I'm doing this right. So yeah, one day, I mean, I would like to try and maybe kind of be able to do that one day, but as of right now, yandere is probably the most difficult for me. And like the person mentioned, dying in a battle scene can also be really tough because there's so many ways to die. Sounds so weird. So many different ways to die, you know? And yeah, like depending on how you die, the voice that you make would also be different. Like whether you get kicked or smashed or pierced or like stabbed or, you know, all of that makes you say something different. So it is difficult, and also because like you've never actually died before, so at least I think unless people have like memories from their past lives or something, but to my knowledge, I have never died before, so it can be difficult, but I guess that's where like listening to other people's acting comes into play. So yeah, and then I would learn from their acting and hopefully be able to kind of use what I learned from them in my acting also. So yeah, that is all the questions, comments from Marshmallow. So if no one else has any questions or comments here, then I'd like to slowly bring this stream to a close. One more kind of comment plug is that I'll be finally releasing my demo reel, my Japanese character voice demo reel next Saturday. Yes, at noon Japanese time. The last time I released my demo reel in Japanese was almost 3 years ago. Probably 3 years ago. So it's been a long time. So it was about time. So yeah, I had fun recording it. So I hope everyone also has a fun time listening to it. And yeah. So look forward to that. And then look forward to some announcements that I may or may not be... Oh, I do have one announcement coming up for the stream. So I guess look forward to the announcement about my next stream, about my guests. So yes, I think that is it. So thank you all for coming today. I had a lot of fun chatting with you guys and kind of reflecting over this year. So yeah, thanks for coming, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your weekend. So have a good one, everyone. Thank you for coming. See ya.